Are you moving to China or Korea and you just don't know what to pack? Watch this video. Hi, my name is Jordan and welcome to Geordie Journeys. Today I'm going to tell you the 10 things you should bring with you from personal experience. Number 1 is medicine, because health is wealth. So for instance, I think you should bring things like paracetamol and ibuprofen just in case. Also, if you are prone to thrush or cold sores, anything like that, bring your own treatment because they might not have the brand that you like here. Also, it can be a little bit embarrassing to translate that into Chinese, just for some things, you know? Also, if you have an underlying medical condition that you take medication for every day, I do recommend you bring at least 6 months worth of tablets. I have epilepsy and I did that. It brought me a lot of peace and it did give me less stress when I first moved here because you have so much to do when you get here and it's a big adjustment period. Also, try and make sure that they have the brand that you like here. You never know how it's going to react with you. I was lucky they have the brand that I like, so it's fine. In terms of translation, some things just don't translate well in Chinese, or in Korean for that matter. Epilepsy in Chinese is insanity, which I probably am insane, but it's not because of the epilepsy. Number 2, effective mosquito repellent and itch cream. Summer in China and South Korea is hell. Not only because it's so hot, but because mosquitoes are everywhere, especially because it rains a lot. So, if you have a mosquito repellent that you think is effective, that works for you, bring it. Please bring it. And if you know one, please leave it in the comments below because I need it desperately. My friend sent me this one from South Africa. It's kind of working, but not well enough. Yeah. And they itch. They itch so much. So if you know a special itch cream, please bring it with you or tell me the miracle in the comments because I need it. These are driving me crazy. This is the reason I believe in hell. Mosquitoes are from hell. It's the only explanation. Yeah. Be prepared. Number 3 is an extension lead. Like this one, from your home. So this just makes your life easier because you can plug everything all into this one lead. Yeah. And you don't need to worry about finding one as soon as you get here, especially if you have more expensive electronics like a laptop or, in my instance, a Dyson hairdryer. I'm not going to buy a new one just for China. So this just made my life a lot easier. And it's cheaper than buying all of the different kind of extensions too if you just have one. Number 4. A portable charger. I bought this one. It's the Belkin for iPhone. And it's good because it's small and compact and you don't need wires, but it does only charge my phone to 80%, which isn't ideal when I'm out the entire day taking films, taking videos, or taking pictures, paying for things, as well as using maps. So I wouldn't recommend it. I would choose something like this, which my mom brought with her to China when she came to visit, and on one charge it charged her phone, my phone, and her smartwatch, which was amazing. Really ideal, but it is heavy and you do need to bring cables with you. But if you're out the entire day, you will need it. Number 5, specialist brands of cosmetics, hair care, and skincare. If it's a really well-known brand in your country, you can get it in China, you can get it in South Korea. But if it's super niche, you probably can't get it. Sometimes there's issues with foreigners importing goods from other countries, especially online. Sometimes you just can't do it, especially on Taobao in China. So if you have any questions about this, I can check if it's available in China or I can check if it's available in South Korea too. Leave a comment down below and I can definitely help you out. Number 6, plasters. I'm not talking about normal plasters. I'm talking about corn plasters or the plasters that help heal the wound and hypoallergenic plasters. I haven't seen any of those around. I'm allergic to plasters, that's why I say this. Just bring them with you. It's easy enough to bring with you. They're light, they're not going to take up that much room in your suitcase, and you just don't know when you're going to need one. Especially because you do a lot of walking in China and Korea. So many stairs. So many stairs. Just bring them, just in case. Number 7 mainly applies to China, but you can use it in South Korea, and that is a VPN. To use literally any Western app in China, you need a VPN. If you're an iPhone user, you can't even use Safari without a VPN. So, some brands will scam you and take your money and say, yes, we work in China. They rhyme with, and they don't work in China. But my friends have told me that these brands work in China. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just want to help you out. Yes, you will need a VPN for the sake of your sanity and just for helpfulness. But don't waste your money. You can always check Reddit. Lots of people regularly post about VPNs on Reddit, so you can see which ones kind of work here before you waste some money. But these, as of May, are working. Number 8, bras, underwear, swimwear. It's basically impossible to find a bikini in South Korea or China in a shop. You can buy them online. The sizing is questionable. If you are a bigger girl, or if you are my students, you'd say if you have melons, bring your own bras, bring your own bikinis, because it is really hard to find bigger sizes in Asia. Especially this part of Asia, in China and South Korea. And it's harder to get them imported too, so just bring them with you. You're gonna need them. If you wear thongs a lot, bring them with you too, because they only really sell them at special shops, and they're not really the most comfortable, practical for everyday use. If you hate a knicker-line, just bring some thongs with you. Number 9, spices. If you cook a lot of non-Asian food, you might want to bring the spices that you use often with you. My friend brought ranch and pumpkin spice because she just can't live without them. Cool. They did allow her to bring those into the country, but double check in both China or South Korea if you can bring those spices in, because they do have really strict policies on food that you can bring into the country. Double check, because I can't tell you, I don't cook. You can, however, bring Cadbury's Dairy Milk in. I can absolutely vouch for that. You're safe to bring it into Korea. You're safe to bring it into China. And finally, number 10, home comforts. So these are things like, I don't know, teddy bears, blankets, pictures of your family, pictures of your idol, things that make you feel better, because you're gonna have bad days. And you're gonna want to be at home. Maybe you can make yourself at home, or maybe you can't. But having those little things that remind you of a safe space really make a difference, especially when you're feeling sick, you're feeling tired, you're feeling a little bit down. It definitely makes a world of difference, especially if you're really emotional like me. I highly recommend it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please comment down below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can also find me on Instagram too. And please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos. Thank you. See you next time.